My name's Jeff Braden. I'm a professor of psychology and dean of the College of Humanities and Social Sciences. I was hired to North Carolina State and in CHASS 10 years ago. When I came here, I came as a professor. I did not come here as a dean. And I was over in psychology, directing a PhD program for 4 years before I was tapped to move into an associate dean position, and then less than a year later I became dean. So it's been a pretty rapid transition. I still teach occasionally, which is kind of scary, but I do teach intro to psych every once in a while. I think universities in general, there's a pretty big shakedown coming in the next 10 years. Massive online open courses, MOOCs as they're called, challenges of relevance, decreased public funding, and affordability issues, accountability issues are going to really challenge a lot of universities. I think interestingly enough, the big ones, us, Carolina, Yale, Harvard, Wisconsin, those big schools, are probably going to look more the same than different. Obviously, technology will have a much greater role and will have other kinds of impacts. But when my grandkids come here, I think that although many things will be the same, some things will be different. We will have moved away from doing research around disciplines. So I'm an English professor, so I do English. I'm a history professor, so I do history. I'm a psychologist, so I do psychology. And increasingly we'll see units and faculty and even degree programs organized around problems. In the future, I think that interaction with students has to be intentional. If I wait for it to happen by accident, it'll happen occasionally, but we try and set it up so that it will continue to occur. But I also will make a real effort to sustain face-to-face, regular social contact. So we have the only unscheduled grand piano sitting out right off Caldwell Lounge. That's not an accident. I want students to sit down there and play. I usually go by. I swing through the lounge about once a week and just find out who's there and maybe talk to them a little bit. And it keeps me in touch. Probably though, my favorite thing is Dean for a Day. And with Dean for a Day, students write a 150-word essay about why they think they should be dean and why they think the dean should be them. And we give that to a panel of students. The students select the winner. And then I take that student's courses for a day, and that student takes my meetings for a day. One of the things I think it's really important for students in our college to appreciate is the unique role that humanities and social sciences is going to have in solving the world's problems. There's so much talk about STEM, science, technology, engineering, mathematics, and of course those areas are important. Scientific discovery and technical innovation is going to continue to improve our quality of life. But I don't think the solutions to the challenges of the 21st century, things like energy, environment, health and well-being, security and safety, food, all of those are going to be helped through scientific discovery and technical innovation. None of them will be solved solely through those areas. What they are going to require is understanding and helping people to change the way they think and the way they act. That's what we do in the College of Humanities and Social Sciences. In fact, at your graduation, I will say, will the candidates for the bachelor's degree in the College of Humanities and Social Sciences please rise? And when you stand, I will turn to Chancellor Woodson and I will say, Chancellor Woodson, I present these candidates who, when asked, so what can you do with a degree in humanities and social science, will answer anything I want.